Hi, I'm Ashlyn, and in this video I will be showing you how to clean your flute. Now, if you still don't know how to actually play your flute, check out my other video on how to, basically the basics on how to play the flute. But if you're not really into playing the flute and instead you like playing the guitar, check out my friend Taylor's video on this channel called How to Play the Guitar. So, if you've been playing your flute for a really long time, because you know how and stuff like that, what ends up happening is when you blow into it, saliva actually accumulates inside the instrument, and actually if you play long enough and you tip the flute over, occasionally you will get, and it's super gross, but you'll get like a spit glob that will fall out. It's disgusting, but it does happen. So whenever you're done playing, whatever instrument it is, if it requires blowing into the instrument, you always have to clean it. So for the flute, when you open it up, you can see all the different parts. So obviously when you're cleaning, you've already been playing, so your instrument has already been assembled. So obviously the first step in cleaning the flute after you've been playing for a while is to disassemble it, which is basically just twist out the head, making sure you don't press any of the keys because it's bad for the instrument. You can just set them back down in their original position. Now, inside every flute case, you'll see a tool that looks like this. It's basically a long metal stick, and in the end, there's a little hole. Now, flute cases don't normally come with them, but you need a cloth in order to clean it. I just took an old piece of cloth from when I was younger and just cut it up into a square. Normally you want a piece of material a little bit thicker than this, but this is all I really had. If you wear glasses and you have an extra pair of cloths that come with your case for your glasses, those actually work really well. But you don't want anything like a dishcloth or anything because those are too thick. Which you can see because you need, when you're cleaning, you take the cloth, you take one of the ends and you slip it through the little hole there and pull it about halfway through. Now, what you normally should do is take half of the cloth and just fold it over the top, because when you're cleaning the head joint, the metal hits against the top, which basically it's just better if you have like something blocking that. So you don't want the cloth too thick because then you A, can't get it through the hole, and B, it also won't fit inside the instrument. So it doesn't really matter what piece you start with, but using any piece, you take the cloth, push it through the instrument, and pull it out the other side. And then you just repeat this a few times. You can circle it around too, just to make sure that you're really cleaning on the inside. And then set it back down and do the others. When you do the head joint, obviously the end is covered, so when you're cleaning it, you don't need to unscrew this part. All you need to do is just stick it through, move it around a little bit, make sure that you're really cleaning the inside, and then put it back, and the last piece. Now this one, as I'm sure most people realize, the instrument itself is longer than the stick. So obviously when you're cleaning, you would put it through and then just pull it out the other side. Okay. The next part of cleaning is entirely optional for you. Most people do it, especially if you're doing a performance or something like that. Just because it makes your instrument look nicer and makes it look like you take care of it more, is basically wipe down your instrument, because when you're playing, the oils on your hands leave a residue, and like you'll see your fingerprints and it looks cloudy and stuff like that. You'll also notice too that if you buy a flute used, there might be some parts missing, and you might have to go to a store to check that, like a music store, to make sure that everything's there and it's working properly. But you'll also want to, when you first clean it, make sure you use really good cleaning stuff, such as like baby wipes or bleach wipes or Windex or something. But you just want to wipe off all the residue. And yeah, when you get a used instrument, you'll notice that it's really bad. But if you just clean it with your cloth, you'll notice that it looks a lot better. And when you have a concert too, your instrument really like shines or whatever if you clean it. So when you're in a concert, most of the time, it'll really give your flute like a nice shiny look and make it look really nice. So yeah, so basically all you need to do is wipe down your instrument and then put everything back in. When you put your instrument back in, there are certain grooves for your flute to kind of fit in. So you can see that there are certain spots where everything kind of goes. But yeah, so that's it for how to clean a flute. Thanks for watching.